Three Republican senators have now tested positive for COVID since Friday, including Wisconsin's Ron Johnson. Johnson was tested right before speaking at a Republican Party fundraiser in Ozaukee County. Jason Calvi spoke with the senator and others who were at that event.
Congressman Glenn Grothman says he has no plans to quarantine, though he did speak on the same stage as Senator Johnson here at the River Club. Now, he says he was always 30 feet away from the U.S. Senator. Johnson himself says he was trying to keep his distance because he wants to vote on that Supreme Court nomination.
I was pretty surprised.
It started with Senator Ron Johnson taking a COVID test, then speaking at an Ozaukee Republican fundraiser. On his way home, he learned he tested positive.
So I feel fine. I feel completely normal.
Democratic strategist Scott Ross calls the event a COVID super spreader.
I think the idea that Senator Ron Johnson was so concerned about his exposure to the pandemic that he had a test but then went to a public event where masks were not being used, I think is just an indication of how little concern he had for the people in that room.
Senator Johnson defends his actions, calling the test a precaution.
I'm not going in there with a symptom and getting a test. I'm going there symptom-free.
He took it after fellow Republican Senator Mike Lee tested positive.
I don't care where I might have got it from. I really have no idea. I think probably the likeliest source probably was with my chief of staff.
People attending the Ozaukee event say Senator Johnson did not mingle.
I got into the event right before I spoke. Sat down at a table with my chair well away from anybody else. I was at least 8 feet with my mask on.
Well, it's very clear that Republicans have not taken seriously the threat that this pandemic has for Wisconsin and what it's inflicted on Wisconsin.
A flyer for the fundraiser lists the scheduled speakers. I'm told State Senator Alberta Darling did not attend, and State Senator Dewey Strobel left before Johnson spoke.
State Representative Jim Ott tells me he was 40 feet away from Johnson. He says out of an excess of caution, he'll be self-quarantining and getting 2 COVID tests this upcoming week. In Ozaukee County, Jason Calvi, Fox 6 News.
The U.S. Senate is now going to be out of session until October 18th. Now, Republicans have the 53 out of 100 members, so they're going to need those infected members to confirm Amy Coney Barrett.